Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right. Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project. Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again. While B44 is perfectly capable of handling Zerka's needs when it comes to accounting and record-keeping, he simply is not capable of dealing with the running of a project as massive as the restoration of Telos. Requisition, if it helps. As the Republic's fund for the restoration of Telos is now divided between both parties, it really isn't stealing, as you put it. It will save the Republic time and money if we cut through the process of having a droid transferred to us. It will be better for Telos in the long run. If you're worried about the TSF, don't be. If they poke their noses into your business, I will personally take care of it. But I wouldn't worry too much. The TSF understands the importance of letting us do our work. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Hoicidan elfa vapuilta. Hoicidan elfa tunitut lava. Elfa vaninuga elfa. Preguntas. Hoy sidan elfa. Abuelta. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Hoy sidan elfa. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Tuflava. elfa. Hoy sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Abuelta. Preguntas. Hoy sidan elfa. Abuelta.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Linda Tufta Chief. En Fujiwaraban. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Tuflava. elfa. Hoy sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Abuelta. Preguntas. Hoy sidan elfa. Abuelta. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Tuflava. elfa. Hoy sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Abuelta. elfa. Abuelta. Linda tufta. Hoy sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Tuftadan elfa. Hoy sidan elfa. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Mikael i remote. Color tooth divine reboot. Hoy sidan elfa. En Fujiwaraban. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Preguntas. Hoy sidan elfa. Abuelta. Tuflava. Abuelta. Tuflava elfa. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Sidan elfa vadinoga elfa. Linda tufta. Preguntas. Hoy sidan elfa. Abuelta.
Tere wana jung konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senisensen.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bikarana cenirara.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Tana besarankachi. Go na rin pang semi sanchera. Go la marakta dun. Dusich min falartersen killa folorondon. De rantasha beni hulen bensilerente. Dusane gravalantro que wapater tana chingaradana. Tere wana jung konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senisensen.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina. Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt? Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Orienteri, che le risonto genig rexi contulso des giuncaratata. Der interunto wakare koe wap gerebu, nenso telepachan corsodaranane gra dall'onuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu da bikarana cenirara. Docent orienteri. Che le risonto genig rexi contulso des giuncaratata. Der interunto wakare koe wap gerebu, nenso telepachan corsodaranane gra dall'onuta choloren.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. once, my lord.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance? I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paradis mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in one of the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station. Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Something I can help you with? Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties? This isn't a bounty, so to speak, but we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government-sanctioned. I may have been specifically instructed not to pursue the matter, but that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him. Maybe there is, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to know what happened to him. Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them. What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you. If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Dragonix 1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete choda? Ruka sole molosoch? Yatuka wanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chiluma lispa. Dragonix 1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete choda? Ruka sole molosoch? Kavanata galu! Kavanami donki krato. Drava krita punto to umpi con kile na chati no koso boramwe. Maso con chiro. Danja ita wichi dumpa kavane kunoba kinect. Ma winbo krata mebilan. Kavanata galu! Kavanami donki krato.
Greetings, madam. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself is funded by the Republic. Citadel Station is divided into many modules, each serving a specific purpose. You are currently in Dock Module 126, which connects by shuttle to Entertainment Module 081. From there, another shuttle will connect you to the nearest residential module, 082. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. The surface of Telos was destroyed via orbital bombardment during the Jedi Civil War. It is now largely uninhabited, save for a few research stations run by workers and scientists who have clearance to be on the surface. For a variety of reasons, safety is the government's #1 concern. Also, there is a great concern towards the prevention of environmental contamination, the security of ruined military facilities, and other lesser issues.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Hinwamakro, Meiranga Noruta. Machabi doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Machabi doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata. Ta cometa, că plaia justing, mici gongo beaste. Kun grabila king no mulara, kichi kuta grasa kisha. Da upa, bosa curata, go jujuto yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata. Tonghite mosi jochia yumba litawa e bawatune ruta.
Something I can help you with? What is it? The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem? Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Narshada? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
Dakosha nicho tono. Ponta chakorso waman. Gotashjuna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholon.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Dakosha nicho tono. Ponta chakorso waman. Gotashjuna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholon.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Gono chono huna konti cha. Konsama chono a.
Welcome back. Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities. I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces. If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council. If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Renundas, Horicidan Elfa, Vapoilta. Sidan Elfa Vadinugan Elfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Elfa Vadinugan Elfa, Linda Trufta. Tuni Trufta, Vapoilta. Trufta Fandigo Elfa, Sidan Elfa Vadinugan Elfa, Linda Trufta. Tuni Trufta, Vapoilta, Trufta Fandigo Elfa. Sidan Elfa Vadinugan Elfa, Linda Trufta. Renundas, Horicidan Elfa, Vapoilta. Sidan Elfa Vadinugan Elfa, Linda Trufta.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place. Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely. You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league. A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. So you say, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try just in case.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Let us end this. Time to take you down the sides. More where that came from.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this. I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Rengundas, Horicidan Gelfa, Abuelta,
I am yours to command, Master.
Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Linda Krufta.
I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Linda Krufta. Rengundas, Horicidan Gelfa, Abuelta. Blabla, Vandigo Gelfa, Horicidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Abuelta. Blabla, Vandigo Gelfa, Horicidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Abuelta. Blabla, Abuelta. Blab, Vandigo Gelfa. Blabla, Vandigo Gelfa, Horicidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Abuelta. Vandigo Gelfa, Abuelta. Linda Kruf, Horicidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa, Linda Krufta.